that is when I started my VIP group, and currently I have about 1,400 members in the group.
Whoa, awesome. Okay. You want to stand one of the others? Okay. Oh, stand so let's see. Say hi. Okay, we got Miss Sarah Paige Gruber.
Hi, I'm Sarah Paige Gruber from Vicksburg, Michigan, and I joined a couple days after lunch in 2017, so July 2017, and I started my VIP group at that same time, and I have a little over 500 people in my group.
Awesome. Okay, next we've got Cindy Dockery. Oh, you come.
That's okay, we're having to share.
Wait.
What? Wait.
It's Cindy Dockery.
Oh, it's me. I'm Cindy Dockery. I joined in September of 17, and I started my VIP group in about November, and I'm just a little over 1,600 in my VIP.
Okay, now we got Nikki Godwin.
Hi, I'm Nikki Godwin. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. I joined Couture January of 2018 and started my VIP group about a month later, and I currently have 420 active members.
All right, Mr. Ken Hess.
Hello, my name is Ken Hess. I started in May of 2017 with Couture, but I was new to direct sales. I had no idea what the VIP group was until I went to leadership. Had a conversation with this lovely lady at the very end, and started a VIP group, and it quickly grew to 1,000, a little over 1,000. But when I went to leadership this last year and Club Couture came out, I decided to shut down my VIP group and focus on a small, intimate Club Couture group. So that's what I do now. I have right around 48 members in there.
Hi, I'm Naomi Fisher. I'm from St. Pete Beach, Florida, and I joined Couture back in the end of July 2018 and started my VIP group a couple weeks later in August, and I have 514 members.
Great, perfect. Okay, you guys ready to hear from them and all their great tips? Let's get started. All right, we're going to start with Sarah. This one's for you. What would you say the main purpose of a VIP group should be?
Okay, so the main purpose of your VIP group is to connect with your customers, first and foremost. You want to make sure that members are choosing to join your group. It's their choice, and then once they're there, it's your job to keep them and get them engaged, right? Your goal is to provide the value that nobody else can give, only you. You're going to create brand loyalty, not just with Couture, but with yourself, because you are what makes your group special and different. I'm sorry, I'm saying okay, so it's just, like I said, it's just about, it is just as much about you as it is about products and the DIY experience. Your VIP group will be a place for you to let your self shine in your group online. I know you can do that in person, but when you're on a computer or your phone or whatever, and you need to be able to show your stuff and connect with people. It's hard actually to connect with people when you're online. So you're going to share artwork and videos and all showing little bits of you throughout your content, and share little bits of yourself. It doesn't have to be all about your personal life, but like a little snippet of a project that you created on your wall in your actual living room. Something like that. You're opening up that tiny little piece of you. So they feel like they know you without you telling them your whole life story. Don't confuse a VIP group with a sales group. You want to make sure that you limit sales and discounting products inside your group, because this is more of a very special thing that you would do. If you ever have a sale or a personal promotion, you want to make sure it's discounted. We'll go into that a little bit more later. And so since I said you're making connections, you want to show your stuff, be creative, obviously. Show who you are and why should these people shop with you. What are you showing them? What are you teaching them? What are you giving them that like Mary down the road isn't giving them, okay? So what makes you stand apart? Make sure you have, make sure you find joy in that group too, because if you do, then they will. And you also want to make sure that you are continually filling or funneling people to that group or leading them to that group. And again, we'll talk more about that later, but those are your basic points.
Perfect. Ken, do you want to share with us what the purpose of your group is?
Yeah, so when I started, I was new to direct sales. I had never been part of a direct sales. So I went 10 months without a VIP group, and I went to leadership and everyone said, hey, you really need this VIP group. This is where all your people, and I literally added everyone. I was like, everyone's my VIP, because I wanted to be, you know, have a big VIP group. And it was actually in Mandy's group. She paid for a speaker to come in named Jill McCarty, and she did this wonderful video about VIP groups. And she does not let people into her VIP group until they did 3 orders with her, because that meant they were a VIP group. And I realized that essentially, to kind of piggyback on Sarah's comment, I had turned my VIP group unintentionally into a sales, just throw everything at them, see what sticks, see what they'll buy, and it will help. Nothing was helping at that point. So I realized they needed more than just creativity, they needed support, they needed that feeling of, I invested in a person, and now they're investing back into me. So for me, it was better to change kind of my mindset, and it's essentially still a VIP group. I just have a little bit more details that I go deeper into, which I'll go into later, but I wanted to create a place where essentially someone's investing in me and I invest back into them, and it's building that relationship that takes it to the next level. Because if you're building a relationship and having that intimacy of a smaller group and a very important customer, they definitely feel like they're part of a smaller intimate group versus a one in many hundreds or thousands, and I was just put in here.
Perfect. Okay, Nikki, I'm going to ask you, how do you add people to your VIP group? And do you go find them, or do they find you?
So I have a couple of different ways that I like to add people. The first is that I learned from one of my amazing leaders, is advertising my workshops and my parties. And I do those to online pages that are local to me. So I advertise those workshops and parties in swip swaps, yard sales, moms groups, crafting groups that are local to my area. I share a little video, give them an idea of what Couture is all about. And then I post a link to my VIP group and let them know that they can find additional information there, and that they can really see the calendar of events and any open dates to schedule parties. I also like to share snippets of, during my lives on my Facebook business page, of what's going on in the group and how much fun that they can have in there. I share any games we're playing, parties that are coming up. I share bundles that I'm having, and something I do exclusive for my VIP group is virtual workshops. So they purchase the kits, I make a video, and it's something that is that only they can order. The last thing I do is Facebook parties. I really push my VIP group, and one of the ways I do that is the hidden word search. So I make a party, I create an event on Facebook, I add them to it, and then what I do is I make a post pre-party that explains the rules of the game and tells them they have to search for the word. I give the links to all of my social media. That includes my blog, my Pinterest, Instagram, my Facebook business page, and my VIP group. My word is always hidden in my VIP group. So when they join that group and they find it, the message is that they have to contact me through a private message, and that really gives me an opportunity to open up a dialogue and start building on a relationship with that customer.
Perfect, I love that. Good. Okay, Kara, do you want to tell us about how you're getting people into your VIP group?
So I mainly work my business for my lives. I don't do home parties that much. Not to say I don't at all, but I don't do them a lot just because our home schedule is just kind of crazy. So my bread and butter is my live videos. So while I'm live, I'll obviously get them interacting with me, ask them where they're from, ask them if they're new, to comment, that kind of thing. And then as they're on with me, I keep them interacting with me, keep doing things. We play games, we all do sorts of stuff just to keep them on, because we all know we all join for a reason. Usually because we saw something, saw an ad, saw a post, saw a live, something that got us hooked. So I want to hook as many people as I can through that, so I need them interacting with me. So as I'm doing that, I'll mention, like, hey, if you are interested in getting more information, if you're interested in getting like tips and tricks and maybe some deals and stuff like that, if you're wanting to do exactly what I'm doing and become a designer, you need to get over into my VIP group. So the way that I do that, I have it linked directly to my business page. Tell them right on the live that they can go over, do the whole tap me on my nose, tap on the name, go over, and they can find the group directly linked to my business page. Tell them also if they can't find it for some reason that they can also just send me a message and just say VIP. That way I can send them the direct link to get them over to it. Because like I said, you want to get them interacting with you while you're live, so then that way you can then start filtering those people that want more. That way you can start building those relationships with those, getting them over into your group. So.
Perfect. Sarah, do you want to tell us about how you use your business page to get your tracks?
So much of like what Kara just said. You can fully funnel people using your business page into, and when I say funnel, I don't mean like you're pushing and shoving. They are choosing, you're just directing them, and they're choosing to go into that group of their own free will. Nobody's adding them, nobody's having a contest to add people to their group. Like, it's very important that people want to be there. I use my lives as well. My group is also linked to my business page. I actually have 2 different VIP groups, and Ken's going to tell you all about my second one. Ours work very similar, but my regular VIP group, which is for all my customers, I go live and I will often just be referring to my VIP group very naturally in conversation, my group. Do you like this project? This project is actually going to be bundled in my VIP group later tonight. You'll be able to buy the whole kit, like the whole package. If you like what you see here, you're going to see extra stuff in my VIP group. And I just keep talking about it. I say if you're new and you want to learn a little bit more, make sure you type in add me or type in VIP, and I'll just get you the link. I'll reach out, I'll get you the link so you can choose to join my group. Different things, a lot of times the things that I'm doing in my live, I will give little snippets of information. Like I do some big events like expos and selling our product, and if I have a couple transfers that are hard to find and they're in my possession and they're left over from my work or my expo, I will be like, this, let's say it were sold out online, I could say, I've got it in stock, head over to my VIP group to get blah, blah, blah. Those are the kind of things that I say when I mention my VIP group. You need to maintain an active business page though, because when people find you, and that's where they're going to find you because it's public. So when people find you, they need to see something. So you going live, posting videos, engagement posts, all of those things need to happen consistently. I go live 3 to 4 times a week on the norm, and up until this point, I don't schedule it specifically. I know some people have it scheduled like a television show and it's always the same time. I haven't been able to do that just because of my life, but it's okay because it works. For me, whatever works for you, hopefully I'll be able to schedule it in the future because I would love that. But once you are doing those things like your live and your videos, you make sure you have a call to action, and part of that call to action is to raise your hand if you're not in my VIP group, or join here. Make sure you just go into if you're not in my VIP, or oh my gosh, I can't even tell you what's going on in there because we're in public, but make sure you join, and it's all legal. Everything I do is totally legit, legal, nothing bad, nothing against policy. So, I'm just saying, listen, Couture is in there, so I can do it. to make sure I'm legit, so I promise. But my creator bundles are one of the big ones when I'm doing a project live. It gives people a tutorial of how to create or work with that bundle. So I'll be like, in my VIP group, I've got 8 of these bundles ready to go. Make sure you're in there so you can grab one. And they go like hotcakes because I only have 8, or I only have 5, or I only have 4. And so I've had really good luck with people wanting to join and get in on those bundles. Work, yeah, I think I said pretty much everything about that.
Okay, perfect. I think that it's good to, when you go live and then you're offering it to your customer, you say, I only got so many bundles, but then they're immediately saying, well, I want one, or I was seeing how quickly and easily you did that project, and you're gonna put it all together for me, and I'm buying one item. I don't have to worry about, did I get all of the pieces, do I have the base colors, all of that, so, perfect. Okay, Naomi, do you want to talk about using your business page to get customers?
Sure, well, pretty much ditto. It's very similar, so I'm not gonna repeat, I'll just add a couple extra tips, I guess, that I use. My VIP group, they're my tribe, right? They have watched me on my business page, they've liked me enough to raise their hand to ask to be into my VIP group. So once they're there, I try and engage with them as much as possible. Yeah, I'm still going live on my business page because that's where I can grow, that's where it can be shared. And so I always want to be live there, but I always share my lives from my business page into my VIP group. I used to do it right when I would start. I would say, hold on, let me share this, and I realized that that's annoying. So now I just go straight into my content. I don't, because especially when the camera's rolling, I'm really slow at sharing. So I don't share immediately anymore. I just wait because most people are watching on the replay anyways. So I'll wait until I'm done and then I'll share it into my VIP group. So anyone that's in my VIP group that maybe hasn't liked my business page and isn't getting notifications of me going live, they're still getting notifications that I posted into my VIP group. And then when I am doing a project on my business page, all of my projects are bundles. I always tease them when I'm live that you gotta get in the VIP group to get this. You can't order it direct on my business page. But I don't discount in my VIP group. The benefit of ordering a bundle with me in my VIP group is you can get the paste singles, whereas if you went to the website, you would have to buy a full 3-ounce container. So they do get to get the project that I'm doing, and then I give them the color options of their paste. My VIP group, I don't discount in there, but I do offer them specials or incentives on certain things. Like if I'm having a sale, a lot of times I'll just do, like, if you order this much, you get free shipping. Because in their mind, free shipping is a big value, but really and I don't ship surfaces. The only surface that I ever ship from me is a boarded base just because of shipping costs. So my shipping costs are minimal, so I'm giving them free shipping, but it's really not, like I don't pay a blanket percent. I think I'm going into another question, but anyways. But I do invite all of my VIP people over to my business page because a lot of times they're the ones that are interacting with me when I'm live, and they're the ones that are sharing. And so I will let them know in my VIP group, hey, I'm going live in 30 minutes. And they know when I say I'm going live in 30 minutes, it means I'm going live sometime in the next 2 hours. And they'll wait, and they'll come, and then they share, and they'll comment. And when they're interacting, it gets all those new people that have seen your live come through on their stream. When they come, it's not crickets. And so they'll start to interact with you too, and then you can funnel them into your VIP group.
Perfect. I'm going to ask each of you, how do you keep your customers engaged? And if you can give some examples of some promotions that work really well for you in your group. Let's start with Sarah. We can just give a quick tip.
Okay, so I have 3 quick things. One, just like she said, I train them to look for my post of when I'm going live. I'll do a live in 5 post, and I'll do a picture of the products that I'm using, and I'll do live in 5, join me, whatever, and I put it in my VIP group, and I put it in my business page, And so they know, it may not be exactly 5 minutes, but I put it, you know, so that they're ready for me. The creator bundles is my second tip, which I kind of talked about. And I do live sales, like every catalog, retirement. When we have a retired list and we know what's going retired, whatever I have on hand, I will do a live sale for. And I'm sure you guys have seen what a live sale is. Like, you go live in your group and you show them one item at a time, and people will say that they want to buy it. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay. So I do a live sale, and I don't discount product. What I do is usually gift with purchase, or like buy 4 get 1 free. Sometimes buy 3 get 1 free. That way I'm moving more product, more PV, and I'm not discounting like a blanket discount, because they have to buy 4 in order to earn the discount. And so that's kind of how I like to do it. And I think that's all. That's my tip.
Perfect. Kara, do you want to tell us how you're keeping your customers engaged?
So, big thing, be excited. You know, this is exciting stuff, you guys. Like, we get to share something so stinking cool that, you know, the excitement is contagious. And then caring. Caring is like the secret sauce of like all things, I feel. Just because you don't have passion behind it, people are gonna see that. And take the time, especially for me, like when I'm live, because I do post that into my VIP group, and that is a lot of times when I go live, those are my VIP members that are watching. And just taking the time. You know, some of them, the more and more that they start to watch you, because my lives are very relaxed. They're just like, we're having conversations, stuff like that. But they start to open up with you, and they start to tell you things. So someone may be having a bad day, message that person, jot their name down, message them when it's done, be like, hey, notice that you're having kind of a rough day, you mentioned something, you know. Take that time to interact with that person, because it's going to take your business so much further. Because what I've noticed, I started doing mystery bundles in my VIP group. This is not my idea. This is actually something that I got from Amanda Taylor. And you're just taking whatever bundle. It doesn't have to be discounted. It can be straight retail price in your VIP group. And with these bundles, you are just posting just the price. So building that form of trust with them, knowing the fact that, you know, that you care about them, you're not just going to send them whatever. I promise that they're going to get a full project, you know, a board, chalk, all that kind of stuff. They're going to be able to complete a final project with it. But they're going to trust me, knowing the fact that I'm sending them something that they're going to be able to create, and it's going to be beautiful no matter what. Also, I keep track from every mystery bundle that I do. I keep track of what that person purchased and what I sent to them. So they also know. It's a lot of work to do that, but it's also, they know that they can purchase that and they're not going to get the same thing. Because I don't ever want someone message me and be like, I already have white paste. Okay, well then, you know, then you end up, you know, you have to send them something different if you wanted to. But that way, I just keep track of it that way. So the big thing, sharing is caring. Caring is just like something that's going to be huge. I think that is all I have for. Oh, so the one big thing that I love about the mystery bundles though is that our inventory is so huge, and especially someone that is just starting to purchase and stuff like that. Our inventory is so huge. And coming July 2nd, it's going to be even bigger. But they know that they are not going to be overwhelmed. People love happy mail, and that's exactly what that is. So that is like one of my biggest things, one of my biggest, most popular things that I do in my VIP group is the mystery bundles.
Perfect. Ken, do you want to share with us how you're keeping your customers engaged?
Yeah, so as I said, I kind of run it different, and in order to get access to my group, you have to be a Club Couture member of mine, and then you'll get access. So we all know that corporate does a wonderful job when they send us out a link on how to create that project. And I found out very quickly that your Club Couture members are investing in you, and they want to see you create that main project. So I do an exclusive live every single month, and in that live, I take the the Club Couture transfer that month, and I show exactly how it was designed by corporate, which also encourages them to get that Kickstarter kit, because it's always going to usually include one of those surfaces. And basically, I just show them that, but then I take it a step further. So it's an exclusive live that only they get to see. there might be times I only have 2 people watching this live because it's not a ton of people in the group, but it's about a 2.5 to 3 hour live because once we're done, we immediately switch and show them how to use that transfer with a Chalkology ink project. It's the #1 request we get. Show me how to use ink. I'm afraid of ink. How do I use it? So we immediately show them how to use it on a ink project. Once that's done, we turn around and we show it on a non-Couture surface because they want to see, is it going to work on a non-Couture surface? Now, the club members that I've added to my group, one of my exclusive perks I give is an exclusive deal. Every month that could change to different things, but they know at the end of the live, I'm going to give them a form to fill out on Google Forms, and it's going to unlock a special deal, discount, promo for that month. So they do know certain time, usually it's about a week and a half after they get their transfer, that live is going to be the key to getting that form and unlocking that discount exclusive. Sometimes I do it where it's just the projects I used in the video. Sometimes I do other things. The last thing I do is to encourage commenting and to encourage liking and to encourage being present during that live is we give them a month, and at the end of the month we go back on the comments, likes, loves, all that stuff, and we give away all 3 projects we made during the live signed on the back. And I know what everyone says, well, the following want your signature. It is not true. Everyone wants your signature if they invested in you. If they invested you in it as a Club Couture member and you created something, they want your signature on the back. To them, that is gold and amazing. So that is how I kind of keep them engaged coming back every month.
Perfect. I think that it's good when you got the Club Couture transfer, you show them how they can use it in a variety of ways because then they see the real value in having that transfer and being, excuse me, part of the program. So
Yeah.
I think that that's great. Okay, Naomi, do you want to quickly share what you're doing?
A lot of times, like I said before, my lives do happen on my business page, and this kind of came about by accident because I am a basic, I like to get really creative and crafty, but I do not have, I try to go live very frequently, so I run out of time to plan very creative projects. So my lives are our services, and it's usually, when I say I'm going live in 30 minutes, it's sometime in the next 2 hours. In that 2 hours, I'm like, what am I gonna do? I'm picking a surface and I'm picking a transfer. So what I've started to do when I can't make up my mind is I'll post both of, like 2 choices in my VIP group, and then I'll let them pick. So I am going live in an hour. Let me know which one you want to pick, and then when I go live, I'll have both, and I'll click into my VIP group and see which one won, and that's the one I'll create. And so they like that, they like to pick real time what you're gonna do.
Perfect. Cindy, do you want to share how you're keeping your customers engaged?
One of the main things that I like to do is to go live in there a lot, not just to show them projects, but the lives are, as I'm creating something, is to asking them, you know, what is it that you would like to see? Are you having problems with layering? Is there a transfer you can't figure out how to put together? So it gives them a chance to engage with me, and then I can just pull out whatever they need to do or what they need to go over, and so that helps them see the project, or if they're having trouble with whatever technique, that we can kind of go over that. So that really helps keep the engagement going, and it helps them learn the product more, and they feel like they're just, you know, they're important to me, and I want them to know how to use the product and love it just as much as I do. I think it's important also that you shout out new members. At least once or twice a week, I will go in there and do a shout out. I welcome them to the group. I kind of tell them what it's about so they know kind of what to expect. And they seem to like to have their name highlighted. And what's cool is the other VIP members that are in there that are really engaging, they start welcoming them in. And we are now forming a family. So I think that's really important. So getting to know them and just reaching out to them. I want to know what they like. I want to know what they need from me so I can give that back to them. I also, you know, I engage a lot with the Club Couture. I want people to be in there. I give them like the why they want to be in Club Couture, what that's going to mean for them, how they're going to become my preferred customers. And when we start asking these questions, we start getting that engagement. And that just kind of helps all the way a full circle. So those are some of the things that I like to do. It's really basic and simple, but guys, really, it's just getting in there. If you treat your VIP like what's the word we use when no one's crickets, you're not going to get anybody in there. You've got to be just as involved in your VIP as you are on your business page. So you always want to, I always offer people to come in there, but you've got to be engaging and you've got to be the post, all of those things, so to keep that interaction.
Okay, perfect. Nikki, do you want to quickly share?
So, in my VIP group, I find that the earlier I engage them, the better. They're my tribe, and I figure I should give them a warning. We're fixing to be besties. So, now's your chance to run. So, I find that the more I share, the more open I am with them, the more open they are with me. Once a week, I usually go in there and I do, hey, what are y'all doing this week? Did you create something? Did you have something special at work? Hey, how did so-and-so do on a soccer game? I usually know when their kids are sick. I mean, I usually find out, and I'm usually, post it on the page, how's your son? I want to know. I'm invested in them. I believe in collaboration over competition. I'm a huge promoter of that. So if I have business owners in my group, I find that those are the people that understand what I'm going through, and they want me involved. So I'm on their business pages. I buy their products. I support them. If they do a live, I'm on there, and I'm not sitting silently. I'm commenting. I know the talking points for their business, and I'm all in. So, and I find when I give that loyalty, I receive that loyalty back, and it starts building this amazing community. And I created a program that's called my Brand Ambassador. So it rewards my top contributors, which I directly use my Facebook Insights. So that rewards them for their posts, their comments, and I combine my Facebook business page with my VIP page. So the more they comment, the more they have a chance to win, and they are competitive. So they will outdo each other. And I'll have one that has gone out of town, and she'll come back, and it'll be 20 likes right after the other. And she'll come back and she'll say, oh my gosh, I love this, or replay, I caught that replay. So that's how I build that community, and they're the best group of women and men that I've ever been experienced with, and I'm so thankful for that.
It's great. Wait, Kara, do you want to tell us how you incorporate Club Couture into your group?
So, Club Couture, we can all agree, was like a huge game changer for Chalk Couture in general. This was an incredible way that we could then share the versatility of not just, all of our transfers, but one each month that they can get, showing the versatility. So I'll open it up live. I will show them what it is. I think we've all kind of touched on that too, the whole, mixing and matching and doing different surfaces and stuff like that. So they can see that this one transfer can do so much, because we say it all the time, it's reusable, and sometimes they don't really understand what reusable is. So just showing it, how to wipe it off and go ahead and put it on another one, just showing that versatility. And then it's Happy Mail. People love Happy Mail. This is the easiest program to promote, because it's we're sharing what we love, and it's something that they can get as Happy Meal every month. After that, it's effortless. It's just something that keeps going and going and going, and they keep getting. So it's a way for them to get their feet wet. So yeah, just get excited, open it up, use it in multiple ways, express that anyone can be a VIP of Chalk Couture, and this is the way to do it. So they're gonna get those exclusive transfers, those special discounts throughout the year. You know how they just got the 30% off some of those transfers a couple months back. People love it. I asked my Club Couture members, like, what is your favorite things about Club Couture? And they're like, well, free shipping for one. Free shipping is a huge perk. It may not cost a lot to ship that transfer, but to them, that is huge. And then that they feel special because no one else can get that but them. They're like in the special club. So that's super special to them. And then it adds that level of excitement to their own crafting. People wait for sales all the time to purchase things. This is an ongoing sale that we can constantly promote in our VIP group. We can do it live. We can do it however we want at our events and stuff like that. This is an ongoing sale that we can always promote to bring people into Chalk Couture. You can offer like your this is probably what Ken does in his little, his group too. The whole offering like insider deals, giving something special to your special VIP members of your Club Couture. So offering them maybe some special incentives, maybe like a, like a gift here, or, a couple case packets here, or something like that. Offering something special for them just for being a part of it. And then what I'm gonna start doing too is doing a referral program. So anyone that, shares their Club Couture with a friend, and their friend absolutely falls in love with it, we all know how referral programs work, they sign up, that person then is gonna get something special from me. Then they can be able to see that, how easy it is to even do what we do. And then who knows, that can then turn into a designer again.
Yeah, the idea of having your current customers or club members go ahead and find or share with their friends, that's what you're doing. Okay, I hope you guys have learned some great tips from these great panelists up here. You got a question?
I do.
Okay, we can take one.
Okay, take one. I actually two, but I'll go with one.
Okay.
How do you balance, or is there a balance between the post on your business page and the number of times you post on your VIP? I struggle with getting it all done. So, do you do more on your business page, or do you do more on your VIP page? How's that balance?
Can you guys just say, Emma, can you just answer to say VIP or business? More on your business page or more on your VIP page?
I try to keep posting a bunch in both, but I'm way more intimate in my VIP group. So it's focused on a whole different mindset in my VIP group than what I'm doing for business page is more basic, getting the information out there, showing what Chocolate Tour is.
So that's for the NAT attention span, and then the VIP group is.
That's for the people that want more, that strive for more, that get.
Okay, perfect. Appreciate it. You guys ready for a drawing? Yes.